essence of the traditional arts and crafts of Japan can best be observed in the mode of living of the Japanese people who created and cultivated them. Tokonoma epitomizes the rigid simplicity of the Japanese room, and it is in this alcove that works of art are displayed and their beauty appreciated. The Japanese people have a deep and intense love of arts and crafts and enjoy them as an integral part of their lives. Traditional arts of Japan are characterized by a sense of warmth and softness. Let us see how this beauty is created by delving into the secrets of their makers. Japanese arts and crafts are a product of the natural beauty of the country and of the daily life of the people who are inherent lovers of nature. Shoji Hamada is Japan's internationally renowned potter. He has made his home in a time-honored potter's village. Attracted by the simple but impressive beauty of the pottery of the past, Mr. Hamada is endeavoring to preserve the spirit of the old in his works of the modern age. After being baked in intense heat, the pottery emerges with a beautiful glaze. The section in Kyoto, famed for Kiyomizu porcelain. Here in his studio, Kenkichi Tomimoto devotes his life to ceramic art with delicate skill. The Japanese craft artist not only creates his design, but actually makes the product himself, projecting his personality into his work with consummate skill and artistry. Women of Japan look to Kyoto for stylishly designed kimono, especially to yuzen, a dyeing technique handed down for many generations. And the artist who vigorously keeps this tradition alive is Kako Moriguchi. Yuzen dyeing begins by sketching the design on white silk fabric. Once the sketch is completed, the color dyes are painted in. After the colors are applied, they are covered with paste to keep the dyes in place. is washed off in a flowing stream, the finished work is revealed, a treat for the eyes of my lady. The Japanese kimono gives joy to the wearer and pleasure to those who look at it. The Japanese lacquer art, especially the makie, the art of depositing mother of pearl and gold or silver dust, creates works of aristocratic dignity and charm. The makie technique begins after a black lacquer coating has been applied 30 times or more. The foremost master of this art in Japan today is Gonroku Matsuda. When the design is completed, red lacquer is applied, preparatory to sprinkling gold and silver dust. Work goes on in the studio within a small paneled enclosure. This is to prevent the slightest movement of air, which could disturb the sprinkling of expensive gold dust. The dust is sprinkled and deposited before the red lacquer dries. Makie is something like tattooing colored lacquer and gold and silver dust into the heavy black lacquer surface. At last, when the work appears to have been completed, another coating of black lacquer is mercilessly applied over the beautiful design. After this final coating dries, the artistic workmanship devoted to this one article for several months quietly reveals itself as the surface is polished. The brilliant design embedded in the lacquer glows with mystic beauty. The tea ceremony of Japan has imparted spiritual beauty to the works of art used in its ritual. It has created a love for these arts, no less than for painting and sculpture. Bamboo ware, an oriental art making full use of a product of bountiful nature. Chikuunsai Tanabe is a master weaver of bamboo. Bamboo craftsmanship typifies the Japanese tradition of bringing out the natural beauty of the material used. Shiko Munakata stands alone as a woodblock artist of international fame. He works with dedication and astonishing energy, carrying on the old traditions of the art of woodblock printing. Japan's traditional arts are closely related to drawing. The Japanese artist, no matter what field he works in, has to know how to draw, how to paint. Seison Maeda is one of the foremost exponents of the traditional Japanese art of painting. In Mr. Maeda's technique may be found something common to all Japanese arts. The medium used may be rice paper, lacquered wood, clay, or white silk fabric. The materials may be different, but the techniques employed have a common brotherhood. These works and their creators are having profound influence on interior arts and fine arts in this nation today. For these are truly living arts of Japan.